Hey Scorpio, welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a timeless reading for singles. What comes through might be more general, a past person, current connection, or a new love, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You can like the video and subscribe to this channel for more readings. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials because I've started posting stuff on there that you're not going to see on YouTube. Links are in the description. Now grab some coffee or tea and let's read some tarot and chill. What's coming up for Scorpio singles? Okay, Scorpio, starting off in your recent past with keep an open mind, and we have the High Priestess here. You need to trust your intuition right now, okay? I'm hearing that some of you you keep having the same relationship over and over again. For some of you, that could be literal if this is an on-again, off-again connection, but I'm also hearing that some of you could be attracting the same type of person. I'm hearing subconsciously you could only be dating people that remind you of your ex. That's something that you might not even realize that you're doing. And that's why nothing so far has been successful or healthy. With this keep an open mind card, I'm hearing that some of you need to start experimenting with your dating. You might just kind of want to open yourself up a little bit more, okay? Don't try to force control in your relationships. Let things unfold naturally. Don't put any pressure or expectation into things. Just go with the flow. You have the Seven of Wands here. With this past person or with past situations, Scorpio, you might have a lot of difficulty letting your guard down, and that might be some self-sabotage going on. Because if you don't let anybody in, you're not giving them a reason to stay. So of course they're going to leave because you end up subconsciously pushing them further away from you. So for some of you, this could be the opposite. You might have recently been dealing with somebody who had their guard up, who was still carrying past energies, who had a lot of weight on their shoulders, who had walls. This person was not over a past situation and they might have been dumping that baggage and that burden onto you. It was something that they were still very defensive about. And with that trust your intuition message there with the High Priestess, some of you might have known that this person was still dealing with the past, might have not literally been a past person, but they still had the past person on their mind. Some of you might have kind of come to the conclusion that this person was just looking for a rebound. That might have been what your gut instinct was telling you, that this person was just really not over their ex and not ready to fully move on yet. You walked away from this person for a reason, Scorpio, and I feel like you need to remember that, okay? An ex is an ex for a reason. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you need to keep an open mind moving forward, okay? Were there any red flags with this person that you ignored? Learn what those red flags are so that you see them in the future, okay? Starting in the current situation with the King of Cups, male, female, take it how it resonates. Some of you could be dealing with another water sign, a Cancer, another Scorpio, or a Pisces, but I'm seeing this as your energy. You're coming through very strong in this reading, Scorpio, and I'm seeing you focusing on yourself, okay? Focusing on filling your own cup. Making your own emotional needs a priority, because this past person couldn't provide you with the emotional stability and security that you needed. So now it's time for you to turn the situation around and do that for yourself. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's coming through, so I'm going to say it. Every failed relationship teaches you how to love yourself. You have the Death card here. This is more Scorpio energy, and we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Whether a new person or an old person, Scorpio, I feel like you're going through a big transformation right now, okay? You are changing the way that you look at yourself and your life. And that's also helping you change the way that you approach relationships, okay? Especially with that keep an open mind energy. Some of you might be very drawn into people that you're attracted physically at first with this chemistry card. And some of you might be realizing that your connections need to go deeper than just the physical and just the sexual, especially if that's what pulls you to a person at first. A lot of your relationships are very surface level, very superficial, and they don't go any deeper than that. Some of you, I'm hearing, you need to really take the time to get to know somebody on top of there being like really great sex. Like, that's not the only thing that it's about, you know what I mean? You have the Knight of Cups here. We have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups present here now, both Scorpio, okay? When you start focusing on yourself, when you start remembering that you are going through a rebirth right now, with endings come new beginnings. And I feel like if you really turn inwards and work on the deeper parts of yourself and do some real inner work, there will be another offer coming your way, okay? We do have a maturity gap here with the King of Cups and the Knight. So for some of you, this person could be younger than you. There might be an age gap involved here. Or the other person could just be a little bit more emotionally immature. But when you start manifesting positive thoughts, you're going to attract positive things to you. Manifesting works the other way too. If you stay stuck on negative thoughts, you're going to attract more negativity to you. So if you follow this card's advice and keep an open mind, I feel like you'll have another offer coming your way. Starting in your immediate future with playfulness, and we have this Four of Wands here. With the new energy coming your way, Scorpio, it feels like there's a lot more potential for commitment, for something long-lasting and long-term with the new person. Because this Four of Wands card here is a marriage card. Okay, I know not everybody wants to get married, so take it how it resonates. It's a commitment card. Whatever future you want for yourself, there is potential for you to have that with the new person. But again, with this chemistry card here and also this playful energy, I feel like this is a very new energy coming in for you. The two of you still need to get to know each other on a deeper level, like I said earlier, so that you can really see if you mesh well and create that strong foundation so the two of you can build this together. I'm also hearing for some of you, this could just be about you enjoying life a little bit more as you're healing, as you're going through this transformation, enjoying your singlehood, finding a sense of home and happiness within yourself instead of seeking outside validation. You have the Three of Wands here, Scorpio. For some of you, there could be some travel involved. You might be doing some traveling soon, possibly moving or relocating for work. I'm also hearing with this Keep an Open Mind card, this could be a long distance connection for some of you, or potentially this person could be of a very different cultural, racial, or religious background for some of you. So remember to keep an open mind if you're not used to dating people who are different than you in that way. But I'm also kind of seeing you waiting for your ships to come in, Scorpio, okay? You are making progress with this person. It just kind of feels like you're focused on the future with them, right? The Three of Wands is a bit of a slow energy because it involves waiting for those ships to come in so that you can get on them and set sail and go forward, right? Go somewhere together. But that doesn't mean that just because you're progressing slowly that you're not going anywhere at all, okay? Building a new connection takes baby steps, okay? So again, with that High Priestess card, I'm hearing don't try to force control, right? Don't put any expectation into this. Don't put pressure on this person. Just go with the flow and see what happens. In your outcome, you have the Sun. We have two commitment cards here, Scorpio. Again, I feel like there's some real potential with the new person. If you just enjoy your time together and see how it unfolds, see how it all plays out, the two of you could end up really happy. This is potential for something more committed and long-lasting here with the Sun card. Again, I'm hearing that some of you need to focus on manifesting good things for yourself because the Sun card is about like positive vibes, right? Especially paired with this playfulness card, okay? Be playful, be lighthearted, flirt with this person, right? Because if you focus on positive vibes, you're going to manifest that positivity back to you. But if you're constantly worried over this connection, worried over this person, you're going to end up pushing them away, right? Because then you're going to rebuild that wall with the Seven of Wands and shut them out. Can you clarify the Seven of Wands for me, please? Why does Scorpio have the Seven of Wands? Can you clarify the Eight of Cups for me, please? Why does Scorpio have the Eight of Cups? And can you clarify the Death card for me, please? Clarifying the Seven of Wands is the Six of Pentacles. Some of you could have been very focused on your work lately, your career, your education, your finances, possibly your home. I'm seeing some of you have been very stressed about money as well, trying to focus on increasing your finances. In terms of relationships as well, I feel like you're used to very imbalanced relationships, Scorpio. You might always find yourself in like situationships, you know, like it's complicated, where you don't really know what your connection is to this person. And again, I'm feeling it's like because some of you are getting like love and lust confused, right? Just because you have physical chemistry with someone doesn't automatically mean that you also have emotional chemistry. The two are not mutually exclusive. You know, some of you need to start thinking, can this person provide for me? Not even necessarily literally, as in like a financial sense, but can this person provide me with the emotional stability that I need? Because relationships have to be both ways, right? I learn to take care of you, you learn to take care of me. And we meet in the middle. Clarifying the Eight of Cups is the Moon. Some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces in the past. With this High Priestess card here, I feel like the past person or past people could have been very deceptive with you with this Moon energy here. And with this Intuition card with the High Priestess, your gut instinct might have been telling you that there was something about this person that was not being very truthful. You might have found out a secret about them. And when that secret came out, you knew it was time for you to walk away because that person's energy was no longer serving you. I'm also hearing for some of you, if this person had their options open, clarifying the Death card is the Seven of Cups. Again, I'm hearing with this physical chemistry card here, some of you keep getting lust and love confused, Scorpio, okay? Especially if you like to keep your options open, okay? A lot of your relationships have been very surface level, and again, I feel like you keep attracting people who want something purely casual, something purely sexual. When you start seeing those red flags in a new connection, don't ignore them. Because if you want to manifest something more serious, you're going to have to learn to set and keep those personal boundaries in order to break the pattern, in order to change that toxic behavior. Okay, Scorpio, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and to click that subscribe button, that helps me a lot. You can follow me on all my socials. Don't forget to click that bell to be notified every time I post. Links are in the description. Either way, I'll see you here again at Race Tarot. See you later.